But I didn't even pick a DC title today. I picked a Dark Horse title today, and it's called Zero Killer. Issue number 1, and it's going to be a miniseries too. Great concept of the world. Like if something happened in 1973, which nuclear warheads pretty much got detonated on the U.S., killed over 90% of the population in the U.S. So the U.S. has changed dramatically. They assassinated Nixon, Ford, and that along with the House and the Senate. So there's no political, there's no that foundation of the U.S. So it's all gone. And what's left is what they call it is the JOCUM, which is the militarized vestige of the U.S. government, and they're in control. They make at the end of the comic, there's like this little comic strip, and it just shows you how stupid and how funny and how serious they are about this military government. And they're saying what if you get bit by one of these hobos from the 2007? And he says, what you do is you look at him firmly and you shoot him in the head. And you just walk away and you go to the medic.
So it's pretty much anarchy, every man for himself.
Pretty much. It's like Waterworld. Have you ever seen the movie Waterworld?
Yeah.
It's just all the buildings are halfway submerged. And what's going on is these people are obviously poor, looking for food. And in order to survive, they need the culture is to be protected by... there's 3 gang members in this whole in New York City. And in order to survive, you need to be you have to get into a gang in order to survive.
Yeah.
And the guy it's called Zero Killer because this one guy, they haven't gone too much into it. They're called headhunters, and that's how they make their living. They hunt down people, bring them to the gang members.
Oh, okay.
And that's what he does. And it's very good comic. Starts off with a damsel in distress, and it goes all the way to a hot, half-naked
damsel.
Damsel in distress.
Awesome.
And it goes all the way from there to almost a half-naked leader. One of the leaders from one of the gang members. Obviously, she's all she's in is in her panties and her hair is covering her chi-chis, her boobies. And so you just get a little feel for him. You see how it just went from nuclear explosion to the classic damsel in distress to a half-naked chick. It has everything, and there's certain little details in the comic that they show. First of all, it's in 2007, and the 2 trade centers are still standing.
Oh, that's weird.
And at the end of it, they explain that they are going to explain why they're still standing and so forth, so forth. So there's a lot of answers to be answered, along with who are these headhunters, what are these gang members, who's in control and stuff. So I think it's going to be a great series. I think you should hop on number 1.
Cool. Who's writing and drawing it?
I totally forgot. Thank you. Arvid Nelson doing great writing. What I really like is Matt Cap and Dave Stewart are tackling the drawings and the ink. I really like the ink, which sets the tone for this comic, which is the water world.
Yeah.
Nothing. There's no hope involved.
It sounds interesting. It's only a mini, so you don't have to get involved in it for too long. They're going to start getting the answers really quickly.
Correct. So check it out. That's the number 1 pick of the week, and that's all I gotta say.
Cool. Well, we had great picks, and this was a great cover of the week, Matt. So why don't you show them that?
So check out that cover, man.
That was a great
was awesome.
cover. Some more boobies, Matt. And boobies, blood, vampires. It was a great one-shot.
Yeah,
also,
great one.
if you want to read that. But yeah, the cover was spectacular.
Lovely. Got a little horror theme to it.
Yeah. And you get 2 stories in one issue, man.
2 stories?
Yes, sir. You get a Morbius story and a Dracula story.
And you get a sweet cover.
Yes.
Sweet cover.
Boobies. All right, so we're going to tell you what we're looking forward to next week. Got the list right here. Looks like it's going to be another great week. So why don't you tell the people what you're looking forward to, Matt?
I was trying to look for some more indie comics, but I can't just not pick Incredible Hulk 108. Again, the World War Hulk stuff, I've been loving it, and I expect nothing less but nothing but non-stop action in Incredible Hulk.
Well, we find out what happened to Tony Stark.
Incredible Hulk?
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh,
Because-
I read it.
Oh. Don't ruin it. Shh.
Oh yeah, Bob's about to announce it right now.
Don't do that, bro.
Tony Stark's dead.
Plus, that ties into what I'm looking forward to next week. Iron Man number 20. It's also a World War Hulk tie-in. If you read the last one, you know Hulk threw down on Iron Man. The Hulkbuster armor did not help Tony at all. The nanobots did not help Tony at all.
Looked like a transformer in there.
Yeah, well, it looks like a crushed up Transformer now.
All right.
So I'm looking forward to that, to see what happens to Tony and how the heck he survives that.
You wanna know what? I have to go with the anticipated Mighty Avengers number 4. We've been waiting for about, I want to say, a month and a half, 2 months, like, because that robot came at the end saying Tony Stark is dead.
Ultron.
With boobies.
With boobies. I'm just gonna freeze up on the camera. You said it.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. But I'm looking forward to Amazing Spider-Man number 542. Last issue I thought was kind of disappointing. Didn't really advance the plot. It was just more of Peter, I'm angry Spider-Man now.
Hulk smash!
But finally, we're going to see him hopefully throw down with Kingpin, who's responsible for the hit on Aunt May. So hopefully that's good. I mean, I know Spidey's mad and stuff, but I know he's not going to kill the Kingpin or anything, but at least he gets some good payback on him, hopefully.
Yeah, I think he's going to get his butt kicked.
Spidey?
Yeah, Kingpin's going to say
Spidey's not getting his butt kicked.
Kingpin's going to just, like,
He's angry Spidey.
you know, like, break his back.
No, that's not going to happen.
But you know what? We gave you 4. Here's some more, some great other comics that are coming out next week. How about you check them out?
I haven't done a trade review in quite a while. I know you wanted to call, and I'm talking to Matt over there. I know Matt wanted to talk about clubbing, thinking that was a trade, but it was really a digest.
It's a book.
Well,
what do you got?
What we got this week is we got the Lone Ranger from Dynamite Entertainment.
Cool.
This has been a really, really great series, and as you can tell, it's a really nice looking trade paperback. It's a hardcover, but I have to say there is one downside to this. Hardcover's running $24.99, and it's thin. It is really thin. Usually a trade around this size or a hardcover is like at the most $19.99, so it's a little steep. But it's still, overall, is a great story. You know, they go ahead and start the Lone Ranger from scratch. And actually, I think Dynamite Entertainment has really been doing a good job with most of their books. Wasn't that Terminator that Matt did earlier? Was that Dynamite Entertainment also?
Sure was.
So they've got some good licensing going on out there. And
yeah, they've got Transformers, Terminator, Ranger. So yeah, they're doing some good stuff.
Red Sonja.
Oh yeah, the Red Sonja.
Battlestar Galactica, that's right. Yeah, so they just got some serious licensing.
Yeah.
Now, you know, another company that does that is Dark Horse. Dark Horse really gets a lot of licensing.
Yeah, Star Wars,
Aliens, Predators, Star Wars,
yeah,
all that
they do
stuff.
more of the space stuff. So.
But anyways, Lone Ranger, Dynamite Entertainment. It should be either the first 4 or first 5 issues.
Just on the outside, the art is great. Even the back cover, I love that.
Oh, it is. It is. This was a variant.
Oh, really?
Yes, that was a variant cover. It's printed in Canada too.
Right.
Oh shit! Whoa! All right. Well, at that point, I'm gonna turn it on over to Matt.
So that was a sweet trade. You know, already cracked it open, read it instantly. Lone Ranger, it's a decent comic. It's actually a quick read too.
Yeah, I was actually checking out the issue that came out this week. The cover looks sweet on that too. I was thinking about picking it up.
You should pick it up, definitely.
I have to pick up the trade first so I can catch up.
Cool.
All
Well,
right.
I see you have some action figures that we slammed on last week.
Yes, sir.
You know, Dave's not gonna be too happy about this. But
you know what? Dave's not here, so.
Hey, what can I say? I love Dave.
You know what? Okay, I know Dave talked about the lead figures and how poisonous they are.
Dude, don't touch them, dude. You're gonna get
No, they're behind the lead
Oh.
shield.